Turning now to the Trump presidency, President Trump just canceled secret peace talks with the Taliban and Afghan leaders after a suicide bombing killed a U.S. service member. The negotiations to end the nearly 18-year-old war are now in turmoil. CBS's Nicole Killian has the latest from the White House.
President Trump took the world by surprise when he announced on Twitter that secret meetings with the Taliban and Afghanistan's president were off.
We had a meeting scheduled. It was my idea, and it was my idea to terminate it.
The announcement comes in the wake of a Taliban suicide bombing that killed 12, including a U.S. service member whose remains were returned home Saturday night.
When I heard, very simply, that they killed one of our soldiers and 12 other innocent people, I said, there's no way I'm meeting on that basis. There's no way I'm meeting.
In a statement, the Taliban says the canceled talks will damage America's reputation, unmask its anti-peace policy to the world even more, and increase its loss of life. Camp David is the country retreat where presidents have brokered some of history's most famous peace deals.
Plans for the Camp David talks were tightly held at the highest levels, but even then there was reportedly some pushback within the administration about inviting the Taliban to meet with the president.
I took my own advice. I like the idea of meeting. I've met with a lot of bad people and a lot of good people during the course of the last almost 3 years.
But even members of the president's own party objected to inviting the Taliban just days before the anniversary of the 9/11 terrorist attacks.
We're not thinking a lot about terrorism lately because we haven't had, thank God, a major attack on the United States. But that has come at the cost of having to have a forward deployed presence in, for instance, Iraq and Afghanistan.
President Trump says he would still like to pull out of Afghanistan, but only if it's the right time. Nicole Killian, CBS News, the White House.
The U.S. had agreed in principle to draw down its forces in Afghanistan from 14,000 troops to 8,600 troops. However, that deal with the Taliban is now on hold.